Hey, welcome to BSB TV. I'm Kevin Gaming today. I'm really happy to have Emily Page. Hey, Emily,
Hey
how you going?
Good. How are you, Kevin?
I'm doing really well. Now, you're coming from the not-so-sunny Sunshine Coast this morning.
Oh, I mean, we got a little bit of sun. It's a bit cloudy behind me today, but I'm sure after midday it'll clear up.
Absolutely. It is a beautiful part of the world. Now, you're going to talk to people about making sure that their marketing and that their marketing is actually matching their customer, which is so crucial, because if you've got the best message in the world, but it doesn't get to the right person, then it's useless.
Oh, but even that, even if you have the right people, are you messaging to them efficiently and how they want to be messaged to or marketed
And that was
to?
the second part that I was going to make. And it works both ways. You've got to get, it's got to be a yes, not a maybe type scenario, because that way you can save a fortune in your marketing message and it can get straight to the heart of exactly who you're wanting to talk to. So tell us, what's your background? How did you start working in this field?
Well, I've actually been a graphic designer since I was 12 years old. So started super young, really fascinated by design and everything, but then kind of got bored with it, honestly, and wanted to know the reasoning behind all these pieces I was creating, which is the marketing aspect. So moved into some social media management and marketing and really, really enjoyed it. Was really able to connect people with the right demographics. And, you know, with this specific thing, my agency, Echo Marketing, we had this common problem with needing to know what type of people to attract to our clients' campaigns. So,
yeah. Absolutely. So you've got, so with this, with the presentation, you're doing a webinar next week where you're going to go into a whole hour of helping people to both one, work out who they should be talking to, then two, all of that. So tell us a little bit more about that.
Yeah, so basically, I'm going to be going through the worksheet that I use. It's a formula I created from years of experience working with different mentors and different courses I've been through in order to help you really identify who you need to be talking to and then how to talk to them. So kind of going through that, I guess, piece by piece. And I even have a free giveaway at the end of my webinar. So that'll be great.
We all love free giveaways. Absolutely. So you've got 3 key steps in relation to this. So let's talk about the first one.
Yes. So where to find the info. That's the most important thing, right, Kevin?
If you don't know where to start, it's really hard to know where to go next. So yeah, so we're going to talk a little bit more about where to find the information. And I imagine there's a huge variety of different sources that people could use.
Yeah, so a lot of what we use is information from like Facebook pages, Instagram pages. If you can check your insights, you can kind of get a read at least of what your demographics are, male, female, average age, and then also what country they live in. So this is important because being an American, I've had to learn to spell in the British English. And, you know, if I see something American here now, I'm like, oh, like I instantly connect to it as American. But I can only imagine on the Aussie side that might not always be such a good thing.
Look, I'm going to confess that I have noticed that Australia has unfortunately become very Americanized in their spelling.
It's here and there, and it's accepted sometimes, but it depends on what it is.
Jail. It's G-A-O-L. Everyone, quick, say it with me. Now, that's just one little thing. However, when you write it like that, everyone thinks you've just misspent gold. And jail is rarely the goal for many people. So I'm not sure how we get that, but anyway. So with the research and knowing where to go to find the information, once you've found that, what's the next most important thing?
Well, you need to know how to identify the important information in the right customers. So knowing what the good from the bad is, and also knowing, you know, what type of people you want to attract.
Absolutely, because so often we, in small business, we will produce something that has such a wide variety of applications. It could help so many people. And the temptation is to go, well, I can help everyone.
Yes, that's exactly the red flags I look for when somebody doesn't have customer personas is, oh, I can help everyone. My business is for everyone, where we know that niching is the most important thing in marketing nowadays.
Yeah, absolutely. So it is really critical to, you know, to niche down and to work out who it is you really want to help. And then once you've worked out who you want to help, what's the third thing?
So you kind of have to segment from there. So the segmentation is a process to where you say, these are the 3 to 5 people I actually want to attract to my business or work with. Because we all have those clients we don't necessarily want to work with, Kevin, you know, the people that we don't want to be servicing every day, or the lower end problems that we really don't want to deal with.
Absolutely. So, there are a number of those. So it really is important then to segment that down and so that you can match, as you said, so that we've got an absolute yes match of who we're trying to talk to and the message that we're trying to put out there.
And then also knowing where they hang out too, because you actually, like one of my clients right now, we went through the persona process recently. Every single one of their personas was on Pinterest, hanging out there, crafting everything. And so they actually had not had any Pinterest advertising. And it was a glaring red flag in their marketing that was like, oh, we should be doing this. And so they've actually since launched Pinterest, and it's becoming very successful.
Fantastic. Look, I'm looking forward to your thing, because it is such a, to me, it really is the heart of where you need to start your marketing and everything. I know you're going to give a lot more value and talk about a lot more than just that in your hour. And as you said, hey, here's just the start of it. And there's so much more that you're going to cover. So thanks very much for coming on today to talk about that. And absolutely. I really look forward to your presentation, which is on
the 29th, Thursday the 29th.
Next Thursday. So, hey, make sure that you're putting a few bits of information in, you're sharing this out, because I want a lot of people to get some awesome value out of this. So thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you, Kevin. Bye, guys.